Alright. Well, how can I guess begin this? This is gonna be a separate YouTube channel. This is gonna be one that I'm never gonna promote. That I'm never. It's only for people to find it. That's it. You know, this is gonna be a channel that I'm just gonna talk daily. Weekly, depending on how much time I'm gonna upload. This is gonna be not deep talks, just regular talks. What I'm dealing with right now. What advice have I given myself to get through this time? And it's the first video. Like I said, no, I'm not gonna I guess promote this video or this channel. I'm just gonna have a channel just like this, or just this channel, just to for people to find itself. I'm not gonna tell no one about this channel. It's just me and YouTube, no one else. Of course, this might in the future become more, I guess, podcast, or people will guest on, I guess, my videos or something. Just depending on who wants to talk, whatever. Um, Other than that, let's get to the first topic. Let's get to know about me. My name is Aldo. I am 18 years old. Today is the date. Today is September 21st, 2025. And time of uploading this will be probably September 23rd or 23rd. And it's beginning of fall. And this is the new season of my life right now. And yeah, first up, to kick off the new season, I got a tattoo about roughly on Sunday. So that's new. It's the first tattoo I ever gotten. Yeah, that's the first tattoo. I'll probably gonna get more tattoos in the future, but as for right now, it's the only tattoo I got right now. What else can I say? Um, as for this channel, of course, I'm talking right now. One thing I've been doing in my life is setting goals at the before the week begins. So every Sunday, I've been setting a goal for me. As for me, I am a barber. If y'all don't know, I cut hair in Andrews, Texas currently. I basically is from Andrews, Texas, raised here and everything. So yeah, I do cut hair right now, and I'm going to school for my associate's degree in electrical engineering. That's basically my life as right now. There's one thing I can say, that it's been a pretty tough 3 months since graduation, 4 months, 5 months. However, it's been a long time since I graduated. It's one thing I can say for certain. Um, let's see. Ever since graduating, I never thought I would be living not this life, but at such a calm state, as one thing I can say. And I guess that can be just me, just I guess talking in front of camera like this, or being in a calm state where I don't have the most responsibilities right now. I'm kind of free in my own world. Of course, I'm a barber, so my schedule is always free, basically. Or not free, but my schedule could be anything, basically. And right now, I'm barely getting in, being a licensed barber, working in a barber shop. So I'm getting experience, getting better, get better at my skills and my crafts, and building with my friends there at the barber shop. Um, let's see. I feel like that is it's good social skills, because I'm building me as a person to get more confident talking to people that relate to me or don't relate to me at all, and just getting better. Sociality, whatever. Just getting better at that. Um, of course, working at a, I guess, regular job where I had to talk to people during high school was a good thing to socialize more, and I guess be more output, to my coworkers, and I guess the customers too. So, yeah, they work with me. I ever found this channel. Thank y'all for the memories and everything. I hope y'all enjoyed them with me, as I enjoyed them with you. So yeah. I guess let's see. Next thing I can talk about. Roughly, I want these videos to be about maybe less than 15 minutes long. Just a short, simple talk. Just me and my viewers talking. Of course, in the future with these videos, if I do gain some traction with these, I will start replying to comments, seeing what you're dealing with. This is, I guess my beginning of not entrepreneurship, but just being, I guess, not a motivator. I want to consider me an entrepreneur. This is me just talking to somebody. I'm not talking to y'all, and y'all could be just one viewer, two viewers, maybe a million one day. I don't expect this thing to blow up at all. You know, like at all, like at all. I don't expect this to blow up at all. So one thing I could say, dealing with my life, of course, It's easy. I won't say it's easy, but it's somewhat simpler than what I imagined before. I thought my life would be very harder than what it is right now. As currently for my plans in my life right now, I plan on working at another barbershop here in Anchorage, Texas. I can't disclose any information right now. I plan on working there, building my skills up for the next 2 years in my associate's degree in electrical engineering. At the end of that degree, I want to continue my education either locally at the colleges or even transfer to a university to or a local university to enhance my not my experience but my education in electrical engineering, or get an internship in another city where I can, I guess, build and start making money and starting off my career as an electrical engineer. That is my goal as of right now. But during those 2 years, I do plan on building more as a barber, as a person, and I guess as a family or as a family member, like a son, a brother, just doing better. Obviously, if barbering has taken over my life in the next 2 years from now, I will obviously continue with that because that's the better option. But as of right now, I love barbering. I grinded my butt off all throughout high school to get my license. At the end of my high school, I guess, career or years, my senior year, I grinded my butt off all year, for I can get my license and graduate with my license and have a cord with me when I graduate. And it was pretty stressful, I would say. Beginning a senior year, going fresh with a new teacher, start prepping or start getting my education better for the tests we have coming within the next semester. Of course, it was a bunch of up and downs throughout the school year, and I was worried if me, I'm not getting my license. And even after getting my license, I wasn't 100% sure I wanted to be a barber. As throughout the first month the first month from graduating, I was still working where I was working at, and I wasn't a barber. I was just working there, just making my money, whatever. And then, of course, my barber teacher, she opened up a new shop, and that allowed me to work there. And I just quit my job, I worked there, and that's where I've been working ever since. Honestly, it's been a blessing that I really appreciate, and I know my friends do too also. And it's something that I would never, I guess, it's a good thing not to take advantage of it in a bad way, but take advantage of it in a good way, to, of course, get an experience and everything like that. But other than that, it was no, it was a good, blessing, you know. And during that time out before I quit, I don't know if I wanted to be a barber. I don't know, because around me in my area in Andrews, Texas, if y'all live here, nothing in every West Texas area. The biggest thing is oil and gas. That's the big thing, the oil field and gas. Half of America's oil is produced in the West Texas area. If y'all didn't know that, y'all know that. And it's a big factor. Everyone, more than 90% of West Texas works in either oil or gas related jobs. And that's literally just me just thinking off the top of my head, but more than likely it has to be 90%. In men, not saying women can't work that job, but in men it's 90%. If you go to a guy, 90% of the time they're like, yes, I work oil and gas, or oil field, or oil gas related. That's one thing I can say. Let's see what else. I guess that's my plan for the future. And of course, anything in life can change in the snap of fingers. Right now, theoretically, as I'm recording this video, someone could shoot a bullet right through my window. I could die right now. Like I said, anything like that can change in life. Of course, it's always dangerous for me if I'm going back and forth between Andrews into my college. It's about 30-minute drive. You know, every Tuesday and Thursday, and then switching to Monday and Wednesday. It's obviously dangerous. There's a lot of workers, trucks, and everything on that drive over there. So it's hard. It's just staying safe. But one thing that I told myself during, I guess, this downpour with my decision making and everything, I told myself just be strong. Just have. Look at me. I'm a Christian. Obviously, I'm wearing my cross right here. I am a Christian. I wouldn't say I'm a passionate Christian. I'm not perfect. But that's what I'm saying. I say I'm a Christian, but I am the most lukewarm Christian. I sin every day. I get lustful thoughts. I just continue to go, not in bad habits, but continue sinning in bad ways and bad habits and everything. I keep going down and down and down. And one thing for me is I told myself, it's crazy because how God can just change your life within a few weeks, months, or days, or even hours or seconds. God could change your life instantly in a snap of your fingers. And that's one thing I really give to God. That's one thing right now I'm creating these videos because I do want to get a stronger relationship with God. Me, I don't go to church that much or little to none at all. Within this past like 2 years, I've not been to church in like maybe a handful of times. It's one thing, of course, you don't have to be a Christian to go to church, but it's better if you go to church. Of course, you get more of a Bible study and you start, I guess, recognizing the Word and just knowing everything. That's another goal I want to achieve within the next year. Start going to church more, just building a relationship with God. Because of course, keeping God in your heart is number one. Keeping faith and keeping hope. That's one thing. It's even though it's gonna be hard sometimes, you gotta keep that faith. You gotta keep that hope. You gotta stay strong. Because the devil attacks you when you're at your weakest, or even when you're at the strongest. He attacks you. And you can't. There's no way you can prepare for it. It happens randomly. You know. Yeah, that's literally that's what's crazy to think about. But as for the next video, it's just an introduction video, getting to know about me and getting to know my thoughts and everything. If you keep wondering why I keep looking at my monitor and my camera, I'm not reading a script or nothing. I'm looking at my camera or looking at my face through my monitor and looking at my camera because the quality is pretty good. That's what I can say. Um, I am blessed for God to give me this body to wake up every day. If you are a person on this earth to wake up the next morning or even the next second and take a breath, that's the biggest like that step, but the biggest thing that God has put for you. God, every day, every breath that you take is not guaranteed. That's one thing I'm posting these videos for. I guess in the future, if someone ever finds these, and let's say, God forbid, but let's say I die or something, at least this will get out to you. At least these videos will be out there and just reach you or whatever. And yeah, that's all I got to say. Of course, I want the videos to be under 15 minutes long. It's barely about maybe a 13-minute mark right now. There's gonna be no intro, just straight into the video, no ads, nothing. Of course, comments are gonna be turned on and everything. But other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed this first video. It's nice, seeing who's already gonna see these videos. I don't plan on making this big. If it does get big and I do become a big YouTuber and talking to people, whatever, it'll be something that'll make me glad, but I am not expecting it one bit at all. Like I said, it's the beginning of fall, beginning of the new season. I'm gonna do these videos probably maybe not every day, but every once, maybe twice a week. Just do the simple videos. These videos have to have minimal editing at all. Of course, in these videos, I'm gonna try to keep it clean, no cussing, whatever. Just try to keep it clean. And just keep it clean. I'm drinking water. That's water right there. And just keep the videos clean. Of course, I'm gonna make content on my other channel. If y'all find this channel and y'all don't follow my other channel it's Aldo on YouTube. I upload vlogs and everything with me and my friends, or even solo vlogs. I upload all that on my other channel. So if I do find this channel, I would be really very happy if you go follow this. So I'm not gonna link any socials or nothing to this channel whatsoever. No socials. I'm only gonna link my other YouTube. My other YouTube, you can find everything on there. But as for this, I want to thank y'all. If y'all made it this far, I hope the videos aren't that boring. One thing I just really hope one day, or someone could just make my a sad video or a motivational video on TikTok, or edit with sad music or motivational music. That's what I want. Because I always see those Kevin Leone or David Goggin videos, or any I guess entrepreneur, and it's always either sad or emotional. Gives you that drive. That's what always fills me up. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. I want to keep it under 15 minutes, or exactly 15 minutes. So hope y'all enjoy this. Thank y'all for the first video introduction to me. Have a good one. Peace and love. I love all y'all. God bless y'all. Peace.